unmentionable body parts. There was the rustling of paper. I got it right here. On company letterhead, no less. A fax on News Times stationery meant trouble, and I was right. The one-page letter contained an urgent message, along with detailed directions to an abandoned coal mine called simply Number 9 in the nearby town of Slagville, where a Lehigh businessman had reportedly been found fatally shot in the chest earlier in the evening. It promised to be a media circus. Because I was in the area, Mr. Salvo concluded, I could beat the pack of other Lehigh Valley reporters and get an exclusive for tomorrow's paper. That is, if I hustled. A police press conference was tentatively scheduled for 11:30 p.m., 1/2 hour before the final edition deadline. The stamp on the fax said 9:15. The time on the heart-shaped bedside clock was 11 p.m. Mr. Salvo was going to have my bleached blonde head on a plate. I shoved my gartered gams into a pair of black spandex pants, wiggled into an apricot-colored turtleneck, and scribbled a note for Stiletto that I intended to sound sexy, but which came off instead as a desperate plea for him to stay awake until I returned. I dropped it off with the front desk clerk and hopped in the Camaro. The murder scene would be crawling with reporters by now, I thought, as I goosed it down Route 15. Like most Pennsylvania highways, it was as smooth as a brick patio. Bumpity-bump, bump, bump. I veered off an exit to a deserted, winding road. Occasionally, my headlights illuminated large coal breakers that loomed on the hillsides, towering and rusted. It was October, and dead leaves blew in whirls across my hood. I used my windshield wipers to swish them away, keeping an eye out for the turnoff to Number 9 mine. My last hope was that I would make the press conference, so at least I'd have some bit of information, anything, to call into the newsroom by midnight. If I completely failed, Mr. Salvo would suspect that I'd blown off the assignment for a roll in the hay with Stiletto, and I'd never get another opportunity like this again. Mr. Salvo rarely assigned me breaking news stories as it was. Those were reserved for the newsroom stars, the elite Columbia Journalism School graduates, or the seasoned veteran reporters. As a full-time hairdresser with a GED and 8 years of Two Guys Community College under my belt, what I usually got were the dregs, strawberry festivals, and county fairs. For months, I'd been begging Mr. Salvo to throw me a bone, to give me a chance at hard news. And here he had given in, and what had I done? Dropped the ball. Why? Because of sex. Sex, sex, sex. It has cursed me all my life. Got me knocked up in high school and shotgun wedded to my now ex, Dan the Man. I should superglue my legs together. Who was I kidding? Not even superglue could hold up against a Mel Gibson dead-ringer like Stiletto. His long, slow kisses could melt steel. And oh, the possibilities of what he looked like under those well-worn Levi's of his. Well, I was so deep in my naked Stiletto fantasy that I nearly missed the turnoff to the mine's access road, which was unpaved, rocky, and rough. A couple of times the Camaro scraped bottom, and the engine whined pitifully as my poor two-toned car crept up the vertical hill. I had to stand on the gas pedal to get to the top. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. Not only was I late for the press conference, I had missed it entirely. The clearing around the mine entrance was deserted. No cops or news vans in sight. I'd have expected yellow police tape marking the murder scene, or a patrolman to shoo away curiosity seekers. But there were only black and bare trees. That's when I really got worried. Perhaps I had misread Mr. Salvo's directions.